All right, boys and girls, it is time for another episode of Sketching the Privateer. I'm your host, Joe's Atmosphere, and as usual, I've got a friend along with me, and today it's Jed Revenwolf. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
How's things out in Arizona? Everything going okay?
Dude,
Beating the heat, I hope.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm used to the heat, dude. Because I was
Aren't we
born
all?
out here.
But
yeah.
you know, we're right in the middle of July, so it's at its craziest.
Yeah. This is
For
like
sure.
June and July and August are the 3 bad months out here.
Mm-hmm. Faux show. Okay, so you guys know I've been working on the family portrait. I don't know, did I show you guys last week that I've had it up and framed?
You showed me, but I don't know if you showed
Right. Let's show the people.
me.
The people that I have it up and framed. Hang on one second. I've got the pictures. I think I posted them
Yeah,
on
because you showed me
Facebook.
and Joe you showed me and Kay the other day.
Yeah, pretty sure I put them up on Facebook. I can grab them from there. Yep, here they are.
And she's in chat because her computer is not here until
Speaking
Monday.
of the chat, let's say hi to everybody. First of all, we've got Lord Thoth in first today. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
What's up, brother?
And then we've got our new friend Chaya Miller here. She's looking to get into the digital stuff.
That's
and
awesome.
So hopefully she's learning something from my mistakes on this stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm just learning it myself too. So I'm going to eat lunch. I'll be back. No problem. See you in a little bit. And then of course there's that guy. It's always here. He's always here. He's a force of nature.
There are some who call me Tim.
Tim is here, beating the heat. Good thing you are not beating off. Nice, man. Nice. Early afternoon, and he's already doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kay. Good to see you. Kay's in the chat as well. Let's see. He says I was in on Wednesday.
We didn't see you.
I saw that. My man, Tim, he's getting tired of getting beat being the first one in, so he's decided to chime in the chat hours and days ahead of time. Indeed, Lord thought. Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to show you guys first today is my wife and I. As soon as I was done with this family portrait, we went ahead and we got it framed. Cost us about $100 some change, whatever the tax was. It was right around $100 to get it double matted. And there it is. It's hanging on the wall. You see Regal Inferno right there. The person that she is modeled after to the left, and then that's both their graduation pictures. I wonder if I can blow this up. Hang on a second.
Kay says she has this up on the big screen now.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, so make sure you have it down low, love.
I don't know. I don't think I can blow it
Just
up
enough
any
for
bigger.
you
No,
can
I
hear
can't.
it.
But anyway, that up there is David. That's the guy in the beret, and then that's Amanda. Saw her or I did see her today. She FaceTimed me. She just got done coming back from Maine, where my mother's at. She went and visited her and wanted to tell me how she's doing.
Is she doing good?
So yeah, she's doing good. Let's see. Tim says that's nice, Joe. Your last known photos.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nice portraits, Mike. Sue's 4 says it's good to see you, Mikey.
Lord Thaw said whip it out, but he knows the last time I tried to do that, I almost got banned off YouTube.
Right, come on now. We don't want to do that. Anyway, that is in our living room right above our sofa. So I think there's a couple more here. Oh, maybe I can zoom in. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Good. All right.
Nice.
So that's Amanda, that's David, and there's their counterparts in the picture right there. So let's see what else we have here. Pretty sure I've got the rest of them in here. Yeah, that's another one of it. That's just a slanted picture of it. And yes, that's my attic right above there, where I get into my attic. And then that's a good one of it right there. Hang on. There it is right there in all its glory. And Rhonda always likes to get. Rhonda is Foxy, by the way. She always wants to get that double matte. She likes the gray and the black inlet right there. She says that brings out the pencil really nice. So anyway, just wanted to show you what some of my work looks like when it's framed rather nicely and everything. So yeah, man, had a good time doing it. I can check that off my bucket list. I've always wanted to make that picture. Yeah, so that's finished. Next up, we got to keep going on coloring it, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the
stop action one.
Yeah, the let's see, where am I? Okay, I'll go ahead and show you the video of the work we've done so far. Let me see. Time lapse replay. Boom. There we go. It's going right now. There it goes. All right, let me get this thing a good size here. Where's my sketching video thing? There it is. Yeah. There we go. And this will show you when you see it flicker, that means I screwed up doing something, probably filling up the screen by accident and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the work I've done so far. Let's see. Mikey says, Jed.
Yeah, let me which one? I'll just give you both of my channels. So
yeah, just throw them in the.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 channels, but I have one in Rumble and 2 in.
Right.
But we're starting to move a little bit more over towards Rumble because of certain things. So
yeah, well, I mean, we are going to be doing some more stuff like closer to the election. The political stuff we're definitely going to be doing over there.
That we have to do it.
We've already done one big show. If you guys missed it during the debate, we had a good time over there that night.
And then Sam told me something that there were people clipped the shit out of our show. Hey, Wade, what's up, dude? Yeah, they did. And they were clipping all the funny bits we were doing with me, you, and Sam.
Well, that's
Sam
good.
told me this, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
that
a good thing.
we got popular for some reason.
I don't. I always set it up to where they can clip whatever they want
Yeah.
out of it. You know, I've
Yeah,
got no
so-
problem with that. More eyes on it, the better.
Yeah, I
As far as
know,
I'm
and
concerned.
so I'm glad that
You know, I'm not to give you you know, kind of a for instance. I am not Metallica when it comes to Napster. Okay,
Yep.
you can use my stuff all you want, really.
Yeah, I you guys can clip the shit out of any shows we're on.
Yeah,
We do not care.
for sure. I don't mind that at all. So, but yeah, this, what I'm going to do with this, guys, is first thing I'm going to do is when I'm done with the digital work, and I really wish I could speed this video up. Oh, it looks like I can. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you
So,
could. You did it the last time.
I'm so full of it. Well, what I'm doing right now
Well,
is
I
I'm
know,
dragging
yeah.
my pencil across. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm dragging my pencil across to speed it up. So, yeah, I got to do this smoothly, or it'll. I mean, I can slow it down in places like. Yeah, I'm just sitting here concentrating on it right now, guys. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
the one that reads the chat while he's doing this on Fridays.
Yeah,
So
he just can't highlight it.
yeah, I can't highlight it yet.
So
I heard that the StreamYards is going to add where you can add 2 people. I hope they do this soon, so that way I can like highlight shit while you're doing this.
yeah. Well, what I've got to do is I've got to talk to I need to talk to of all people, Christian, and find out how to get. I think I know. I got an inkling on how to do it the other day. Down at the bottom of if you may not see this because you know you're not running the show like I am, but down at the bottom of the chat list it says can't post comments to some destinations, learn more. And I think you have to set up a separate destination just for the chat on Rumble.
No, it's because, and I know this because me and Iron do this. You can have a team, okay, where you add your brother and stuff.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah,
okay,
that's how that's how you run the chat.
I understand that, buddy, but I can't see Rumble. I have to actually pull up Rumble. And
because they haven't added Rumble yet. So
yes, they have apparently, because I watched him use StreamYards the other night, and I saw Rumble chats.
Oh,
so I've got to ask him how he did it.
Oh yeah, we got to ask.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, my friend.
Okay.
I saw it the other night, and I actually I can't remember where I saw it, but it said something about. Oh yeah, I know what I was doing. I was on that show, and he exclusively does Rumble, right? That's all he's doing. And I went to type in the chat, and it said, you must set up a destination for this.
Okay.
Whenever I tried to type in the chat. So that is basically the way it's got to go. So guys on Rumble, I have it popped out, and I'm monitoring it. I can see everybody.
And I'm over there too. It's just
everybody on Facebook that's watching and YouTube. I can see what you're saying. So I got that covered. Okay.
We can see you.
So I started work on the spell she was casting last week, and we're going to work on that some more here. But first off, let's check our layers. We got the layers set up. That we're going to be working in colors, so that's good. I want to come up with a different color of green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in here. Oh, I already made it last week. I made it a lighter one. Okay. So we're going to use the lighter one, and we're going to use the syrup pencil, and we're just going to fill in, because as I showed you last week, I can show you again right now, because the lovely thing about doing it this way, and the only reason why I am actually doing a comic book, is I have a way to fix mistakes, because I can draw in pencil all day long, but when it comes to inks, I'm not that good at it. I don't know that much about it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to mess things up, right? And so I don't use it. But anyway, watch this. If I try and fill that green in right now, it fills in the entire white portion of it because there's something open there and it's filling everything in. So we don't want to do it that way. We're just going to use, I decided last week that I was going to use the syrup pencil and just fill it in manually. Let's make sure we're on the right one. Okay. So I can make this pencil bigger if I want to, but I don't need to. I don't feel like. Now I can redo these lines later. I should have started with this one and then drawn over it. But what I got to do is I got to watch it around the hands, though. Got to watch it around the hands because we don't want to. We can go inside the black, but we don't want to go inside the white and the gray. Okay, got to maintain our. It's kind of like doing a coloring book, you know. You gotta stay inside the lines, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? And I think I see right now where I didn't. All right, man.
I'm turning
Silence
it down.
That thing, you
I'm
goon.
turning it down.
Tell R2D2 to shut the hell up. Let's see. Mike says, enjoy some needed downtime and other family members' streams later. Oh, very cool, man. Very cool. Let's see.
Hey, Chai. How you doing?
Cat Lady Tina the Tiger. No. She's a fox. This is a fox.
Tina's awesome. Yeah. That's for my regular channel.
Okay. So. Let's see. Yeah, she's saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. R2D2 is amazing though, Joe. Don't hate on him. I'm not hating on him. I just don't need him blasting in my ear when I'm drawing. Let's see. Okay. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, I went inside the nail there, so I got to blow up and then get the eraser out and fix that. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm really screwing up. Yeah, I got to watch it here. We got a tappy tap tap here because we got some gray close there.
Okay, and this is for my original channel, The Archivist here. Right here.
Oh, you giving him your links?
Yeah, I gave him the links.
Good.
So that one,
first should be doing.
Was for Rumble. The other one was for my main channel that you see Joe and me on.
So when you want to fill in and make sure you don't get inside the white and stuff, you want to, if you don't want to get inside your lines and mess it up, blow it up real big and then see how you're. See, I like the syrup one because the harder I push down, you see what it just did? Mm-hmm. It'll fill in a bunch, right?
Yeah,
the syrup pencil runs on pressure. But when you're close to something, you just want to use short, choppy moves. That way, you don't erase a bunch of work whenever you erase something. And then I can just push down hard as I want to fill it in.
Yeah.
Like boom. Right? But yeah, this whole thing's been a learning process for me, man. Like I said, I've never done one of these before. But I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I've seen enough guys do it, like Ethan Van Sciver. I've watched him draw plenty. Shane Davis. I love the Comicsgate crew. What do you guys think of the Comicsgate crew? I've never asked you guys that. What do you think of that bunch? John Malin, Shane Davis, all that bunch. What do you think of them?
I used to be out on some of their shows.
Yeah, really? Cool.
About a year or two ago, I used to hang out with them and stuff.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So they're good. They're good people.
Mandy Summers seems like a cool chick.
Mandy's funny.
So. Now, I tell you what, though, the first time my wife saw Mandy, she was like, "Wow, what's up with that accent?" I was like, "Yeah, she's got a thick accent, that's for sure." Yeah,
Mandy's awesome.
Let's see. Speaking of fake Star Wars, my brother watched the end of the last Rey movie. Now I can't say I haven't seen it. Excellent acting. Oh my God. Yeah, they're gonna make another one too.
Hey Christian, what's up, dude?
And Christian DeLorme is in the house. What's going on, Big Daddy? You at work, man? What's going on? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've been wondering what folks that watch this show think of the Comicsgate crew. I dig them. And now, I don't know if you heard this or not, Jed, but Shane Davis's channel got nuked.
It did?
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that.
He's streaming on his, he's got an alternate channel that is for his comic book line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
9 Lives. And yeah, he's streaming through there now.
Yeah, the Comics
But
Gate crew
yeah,
is pretty cool.
I don't
I mean,
know exactly what happened. I'm sure it's some stupid bullshit.
I mean,
but
shit, if they let me on, like the guy.
Shane got nuked for some reason.
That's
and I think
stupid.
I think what it said I think they said it was something like nudity, which was bullshit. He's never been nude on his fucking stream. Now
Oh,
he does cosplay a lot and acts silly, a lot on his stream. I love Shane's streams because he always wears crazy costumes and has a good time with it. Every once in a while you'll see Ethan do some of that too. He'll wear some
Well,
crazy shit.
what was it? Was it 2 4th of Julys ago? We had a crazy 4th of July in one of the Comics Cage channels.
Yeah.
And it got kind of wild over there, and I'm shocked that one didn't get took down.
Really? Well, they can get crazy. They can get crazy.
The Comics Cage crew can get crazy. They're fun, man.
They like to drink during streams.
Yeah.
And, they have a good time. I enjoy them. But I tell you what I don't like. I don't like the fact, and I completely understand Ethan's point of view. Him and Eric July aren't getting along these days, and he was very supportive of Eric when he first started out, and now he's gone to the other side. He's they've had a falling out. I don't know what that's about. I wasn't paying attention when it happened.
Yeah,
but I really wish they just bury the hatchet because they're both great artists.
Dude, I knew Ethan back when he worked at DC. So
oh my gosh, his work on Green Lantern was really cool, dude.
That's one of the reasons why I met him, because I loved his work on Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And I got some stuff from him, and then I started hanging out with him a tiny bit.
But
when he would come to the conventions here, I'd go hang out with him.
I just really, I want you guys to remember, Eric July has had some really good success, and I love Eric. I've met him at a couple of meetups already. Of course, they always have a meetup around the Fan Expo in Dallas every year. And I didn't go this year, and I don't think Friday Night Tights did, but he was definitely at the Fan Expo. He had a booth there and everything.
And Ripa's cool.
Ripa is cool as shit, dude. The first time I met him, he was. It was the first Friday Night Tights meetup he'd gone to, and it just blew him away.
Yeah, and Ripa's really super nice to you when he.
He is. He's a great dude. But what I'm saying is, here's my problem with what's going on with them. EVS has been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
And he's a wealth of knowledge for.
Oh yeah, he's huge.
Ripa. Now Ripa's doing his own thing. He set up his own market. He set up his own distribution setup and everything. And he basically is going the way of Sam Adams during the American Revolution. He started his own network of how to disperse his comics, which is dynamite, man. It really is. It's fantastic. But, I just hate the fact that they've had a falling out. So that, I mean, there's a wealth of knowledge there he can't tap into now.
No,
because EVS has been doing it forever.
Oh, so, then that's one of the reasons why because I wanted to. I even got an offer to job at DC and Marvel at one point, and I had to turn him down. So I was so pissed about that because I would have had to move to New York, man, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was so When was the last time? Was she on Tuesday? Oh, it was for the game. It was Tuesday night the last time Kay was on. Yeah.
We Tuesday. No, was she on Wednesday? No. It was me and Martin Wednesday. You guys were on Tuesday for Fable. That's what it was.
And that's because she wanted to come on. That was our anniversary.
Okay, so now you saw me draw over the darker green. Let me get this out real quick. Now I'm going to go back in and give it some texture. Okay, and I'm actually going to lighten it up too. But anyway, go ahead. You were saying something?
Oh, but that was one of the reasons why. Because I wanted to work at DC because I wanted to work at DC more than Marvel, and I got kind of an offer from both, and I was just like, and then I found out I couldn't move to New York, so I was kind of pissed, So I was like, damn, man.
Yep.
So because you knew, and then the way I got in the door over at Marvel is because I knew Stan. Stan was like, dude, because he was like my adopted grandfather to the point. Because I would go and hang out every time we would go to like a convention and Stan was there. Dude, I've been hanging out with Stan. That was the one thing that several people were like, "Oh, you hanging out with Stan Lee?" I was like, "Dude, I've known Stan since like the '80s."
Right. Oh shit, that's too thick. Okay.
Yeah, that's too thick. Right.
I've got that on syrup still. Okay, I thought I switched it.
Like,
all right. So anytime you make a mistake like this, guys, all you have to do is hit that little back
you
button,
just got to go back and
it'll hit it. But real quick, guys, I'm going to be going over these lines. And real quick, Awesome One says the beef was that Ripa may have used 3D and AI work on his books, and his hype didn't match the average books. Okay. Really?
There's a lot of people that have
used 3D and AI. Well, I got to tell you, I hope that's not the case. I hope he's not using AI, and I'm not accusing him of doing it.
Yeah.
But if he is doing it, that's wrong. But I don't think that's going.
I don't think Ripa would pull some shit like that, man.
No, I don't think he would,
okay,
man.
Okay, so comics are in his blood, like all of us. He loves comics, so I know Ripa can draw and shit, man. So,
well, he doesn't. He's not doing the art on these books.
I know. I've seen some of it, but I know he can do it. But I know he has other people doing it.
Yeah, he's hired professional guys.
Yeah, he's hired professionals.
Which I just hate the fact that they've had a falling out because there's so much wealth of knowledge there.
Yeah, and
both of them. I mean, look, EVS is still doing his thing through. I'm trying to think. It's Indiegogo. He sells his stuff through.
Cyberfrog.
Now, yeah, and that's Cyberfrog. And to be fair, I got to tell you, I don't buy his books. I enjoy EVS and I love his artwork, but I don't buy his books because I'm not into Cyberfrog. I'm not.
I have the first Cyberfrog autograph, I'm not into bagged that, and everything. So.
Yeah, I'm not into that. Now, if he does some other title, maybe one day I'll do that. But
I didn't get the second one, but I got the first issue.
Yeah,
because I was just like I was interested in it.
Yeah. So. Well, it's not my bag.
Yeah, and then the way it's all introduced, it's like it just comes at you. And then there were some people that are like, that was too fast, or it was too slow. And I was like, hey, dude, he had to do what he had to do, Yeah.
Right. Well, like I said, I really wish they buried the hatchet. They're both.
No, I know.
They're both really good at what they do. They're both creative guys that are doing some great work. You guys, if you don't follow Ethan Van Sciver, you need to. He is funny as all get out. He's very talented, and I really dig watching him. And I really dig his work. His artwork is really good. I am going to go get some of his DC work as soon as I can. I'm not a big Green Lantern fan either. See, that's the thing.
Dude,
the stuff he draws, I'm not into.
That's
but he does
where
great
he shined. That's where I started to like, holy shit, bro can do shit.
Yeah.
And then Green Lantern is like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I need to go ahead and get me a Cyberfrog book, just see if I'd enjoy it.
Cyberfrog, yeah. Well, you got to start on the first one so you can learn the story.
Right, and there's a list out there.
Yeah, there is.
I can't remember who put it together, but there is a list out there of which Cyberfrog books to get from beginning to end to get the whole story. So, I tell you what, man, there was a lot of hype about that Wreck Planet that he did, and
I haven't heard anything about it. Did he do it? Or did it come out? Or?
Oh yeah, it's already come out. Okay. But anyway, yeah, he's what he's doing now is every time Eric has a book come out, he's reviewing it, and let's be fair about it. Eric is doing great stuff. Don't get me wrong, but some of the stuff is a little bit, average. Sometimes.
I think, and I'm going to say this, I think they would be stronger together than just be apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Eric is actually, and see, that's another thing that he could be taking advantage of.
Yeah.
Of course, it just depends on what kind of deal he's doing with these artists. But Eric has actually opened up his distributing company to other comic book creators. For instance, Drunk 3PO, he's helping distribute his books now that he's been doing. So, you know.
And Jay's books, especially his one he did, are awesome. You need to go out and get some.
They're kids' books, to be fair.
Yeah, they're kids' books.
They're kids' books.
But if you have
good.
grandchildren or you have young children, these are the books to give them they're not like the trash that you see out there most days now.
Right.
Go and get his.
Let's see. Chaya says, I'm planning a painting for a Gothic style illuminated manuscript SP. Very cool. Very cool, man.
Man.
I know she's an artist. She's actually got a degree in it.
That's awesome.
She tells me, and but she, you know, she's checking out this digital program. Basically, is what she's doing. Enjoy the Green Lantern. Awesome one says, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, dude. His early
the OG
Green
Cyber Frog was a in continuity comics. I think.
Yeah, I
really?
think so,
okay. I thought
because
he
had to start off somewhere. So
okay, all right, cool, all right. But yeah, I'll have to check that out and see what that's all about. I think I'd rather get something through Indiegogo and support him directly because I got a feeling
that's what I would say too.
Yeah,
but you can also buy this second or third hand now, the comics.
So, right. But I want to support him.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. I have a
second and third hand isn't supporting him.
Yeah, I know. I have the. Yeah. I went and got when the first Cyberfrog came out. I went and got 2 of the covers.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have the first issue.
See, now that guys, you know, everybody's telling me like this portrait I'm working on right now. They're telling me, yeah, you should make this an alternate cover and blah blah blah. Look, guys, one thing you're not going to get out of me is 50 covers.
Yeah,
that's something that chaps my ass. I just, it seems like a way to just gouge money out of people.
Thank the 90s for that bullshit.
I know,
Joe.
But what I'm saying is, and I think I've talked about this on the show before.
Yeah, me and you
I'm
both
planning on doing is you're going to get the 20-page rag I used to I grew up with. You're going to get the cliffhanger ending, you know, until we, you know, finish a storyline, that kind of thing. You're going to get the experience I had growing up.
Basically, how the first issue of the Infinity Gauntlet was. Where you had the 20, I think it was 25 pages, and then you had the to be continued, the thing to keep you till next week or 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Infinity Gauntlet was awesome.
I need to concentrate here. What do I want to do here? I want to go ahead and put some waves in it, and maybe I think I'm going to erase some in here too. I think I'll do the erasing first. Let me get rid of that line right there, and we'll get. Let's make sure we got the right pin here. Yeah, we'll use syrup. That way I can alternate the shapes and sizes. But what I want to do is I want to come in like right in here. Now, actually, let's do this.
Tim said, what? No 50 covers unsubbed?
No. Unsubbed? Yeah. Well, go ahead and unsub then. I'm not going to gouge you and make you buy 5 books.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to have the same thing on the inside of every book. No, I'm not down with
me off. And you can thank X-Men #1 with Jim Lee for that shit too.
Thanks a lot. Thank a lot of things for that, but it's just silly. But anyway, for instance, I can do this towards the center. Hang on. Let's see. No, I can't. I'm about to screw this up, guys. I'm sitting here thinking how I want to do this. I need to just do it individually. And oh God, that's too big. Okay. That is way too big. Let's get that reduced a little bit. Let's see. Where is it exactly? Properties. Here we go. Maximum size. Let's pull it back. Maybe make it about 15%. All right, let's see what that looks like.
Oh yeah, dude, Tim. I remember this because I was helping out at a comic book shop. Like I grew up at comic book shops. Okay. And
Mhm.
I remember when that X-Men #1 came out, and then all these stupid variants, and then that started the variant bullshit where
Mhm.
you had to get this cover, and then they came out with X-Men 1 where if you didn't get all 6 covers, you didn't get the full picture.
Mhm. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I want to avoid right there.
It was the same story that was in each book. The cover was just different.
Right.
And then you had the Turok where you had the foil covers, Turok the
Mhm.
Hunter, and all this other stuff from, was it Valiant or some shit?
Mhm.
Or I forgot where they did. Oh no, here's the thing. Or Lord Thought said, or the 6 X-Force covers with the collector card inserts. Yes, that is true
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
So yeah, because me and Lord Thought on the Archivist used to talk about comics all the time. So
Yeah, but here's the thing, guys. I do. Okay, for instance, there's an artist out there named Stanley Lau. I don't know if I've
yeah,
ever shown you guys this, but if you look, well, you can't see it over here because it's out of camera shot. But I'm a huge fan, boys and
yeah,
girls. That's one of his poster books with that's Supergirl on the cover right there.
yeah.
Um, and you see all the different
Dude, he does an
posters that are
awesome
in it.
Supergirl.
Well, he's a digital artist, and let me go full screen with this so you guys can see it. He's a digital artist, and he does a lot of different characters. But yeah, he does a great job on Supergirl. And
And the Power Girl one right there.
yeah,
That Power Girl one. You need to show that one.
well, I like this one right here, man.
That
The
one's
very
good too.
first one in the book. That friggin' Wonder Woman is in the
Dude,
snow.
she
Is
looks
badass, dude.
She looks fierce as fuck right there.
Yeah, but he does. I think he uses Adobe when he does this, and he does fantastic work, man. Of course, you know everybody loves Harley. He does a
Yeah.
great Harley.
That's in her original outfit, by the way.
And my pull list at the comic book shop has all the different uh, any cover he does. Okay, there's this
I
Catwoman.
like that outfit too, by
Yeah.
the way, on her too.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite outfits.
My guy Mark at the comic book shop,
Mm-hmm.
He pulls every Stanley Lau cover for me.
Now I love that one right there.
Supergirl.
That one's awesome.
That's one of the many Supergirls he does. He does. My favorite one he's ever done is Supergirl. It's in the New 52 outfit. This outfit right here.
Yeah, I know.
And it's she's taking a selfie up against a glass building.
Dude, I remember
really
that.
Cool.
I did say that was one of the only few I liked. Yeah, there's my girl right there. There's Power
see,
Girl.
That's the difference between you and me. I'm more into the Supergirl.
I Power Girl, my girl.
But hey, is Batgirl is badass looking?
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
I don't know if there's a Huntress in here, but he does a really cool Huntress too.
Tim said, "Is that your wife's cosplay book to spice up the bedroom?"
No, but she does have a Supergirl outfit. I can tell you that.
I love this one.
That one right there. That's Wonder Woman stripping the clothes off. Yeah, that's badass.
Lord Fawcett, Supergirl is a teenager, Power Girl is a woman.
Whatever. What a shit. Oh yeah, here you go.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
Yes, please. That looks very good.
But yeah, I'm a huge fan, and I'd love to be able to do. And the kind of work he's doing, it's going to take me years to do. This is a nice take on Catwoman right here, dude.
That's a good one. I think that's where they got that thing from, that really shitty fucking Catwoman movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
So,
but there's the Cat and the Bat. What's up?
That's awesome. And then Lord Thoth said, "Save gingers." Preach, brother, preach.
Oh, here's one of my favorite characters ever. You're going to see me use it. Look, I'm going to be on a stream soon with Twilight Linkable. A couple Saturdays from now. It's the weekend of my birthday. On the 27th, we're gonna play Injustice 2 against each other live on his channel, and I'll be using this chick a lot.
Dude, I want to be over.
She's one of my favorite characters to use on Injustice 2. I love that chick.
Every time I see Catwoman, I hear.
Now this one is kind of an ode to the animated stuff, but it's still in his style, right?
Yeah.
That's the animated Supergirl.
That's awesome because she was awesome in the animated series like that. Yeah, it was awesome.
And then we got Wonder Woman and Batman, right?
Which
I just love this book, dude. I got this a long time ago at my company.
You know,
there it is. There's my girl.
Huntress.
There she is. Yes, the Huntress. Mm-hmm. If you guys know the story of the Huntress, she's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Love it. And oh man, check it out, Mira. Check out that Mira he did. That's pretty cool.
See, that one actually looks decent. Yep. Other people draw Mira weird.
Mm-hmm. He must be fascinated with Catwoman. He does a lot of Catwoman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Lord Thoth said Az has that incredible Huntress statue too.
Yep. And then you got
see
Daddy's Little Monster.
See, yeah. I'm not as into Harley like that as OG Harley.
Well, I mean, Margot Robbie did make it iconic in a bad movie.
She did. And I will not.
I think that's awesome. The new 52 Wonder Woman right there. I think.
The non-bed poop drawing.
Another one of my favorite Supergirls. That's just a portrait. That's just a profile portrait right there. She's looking over her shoulder. That's a badass picture.
And you know who else draws really? And I gotta say this: Alex Ross with his.
Alex Ross he does good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's I didn't know if I'd ever.
Hey Vince, what's up, brother?
This is always sitting right over here by me. He's kind of an inspiration to me. I love his stuff. Other artists I dig are my favorite comic book artist of all time is Ross Andrew. And what he's best known for two things. One, he was the guy that introduced us to the Punisher in Amazing Spider-Man 129. That's a character he started off drawing. And then he also was the first guy to draw a crossover between the two big labels. The first crossover was Superman versus Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I have that. Yeah.
And the cover, anybody that's seen it, it's drawn by Ross Andrew. And the whole book, it's not just the cover, the whole book is drawn by Ross Andrew. He was he did Spider-Man awesome. in the late 70s, early 80s is when he did it. And yeah, man. I love Ross's work. Bro. It's fantastic. My favorite frame of that thing is when, their first fight, Lex Luthor hits Spider-Man with a kryptonite ray that absorbs into his suit a little bit, right? And he's kicking Superman's ass, and then it wears off, and he's going to friggin' punch. Superman's just standing there, and he's rat-a-tat-tatting on his abs, right?
Yeah.
And then he walks. The next thing, he walks away, and his hands are just throbbing. He's busted his hands up.
Yeah.
Because it's all worn off, and he's not hurting him anymore. It's hilarious, man. It's great.
And Alex Ross also did a version of that cover of his cover too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually retweeted that on Twitter the other day.
Okay, let's get some yellow in here. Let's lean some yellow towards green, and let's get it brightened up a little bit, and let's throw some of that in there. And actually, there's different. Now, look, guys, there's different effects I can use with this, but I really don't want to get into speckling and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna put some lines in here of it. Now, I need to put it on syrup and do it that way. But what I want to do this time is I want to reset that. I think there's a way to reset these. But that's okay. I think it was around 50 when I started fucking with it. So gotta get it back where it needs to be. And I may play with this, during the week or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just looking at it, and I don't want to alternate the yellow and the whites. Okay, that's not going to curve. Okay, let me get a little bigger here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, let's make it kind of rounded.
How you doing today, Vince?
Vince Womack make it?
Yeah. Yep,
My
he's
man
in the
Vince.
chat.
My man Vince. Let's put some choppy
Vince
stuff
is
in.
awesome.
Vince is great, dude.
Vince has been a supporter of me since the early days on YouTube, so
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm just putting some different shades in here. And this is, I'm sitting here being really critical of this, but when I pull it back and show you the whole picture, then you see what I'm looking for. Okay. It's just, it's putting a little bit of something to the spell, right? And I may actually do some more of that later on, but we're getting close to the end of the show.
Yeah, we are.
And what I want to do is go ahead and do a little bit of black work before we get out of here. I want to start by showing you how to do an eye again on my daughter. Now, this right here, this is going to be challenging because I got to make her look like she's got lava skin. All right. But some of the stuff that I know is going to be normal. Okay, we're on the black, and we've got. Let's get back to the Bakerville pen, and we know that certain things. Whoops! It would help if I'm using black on the ink side of the house. That would be nice. Switch that to black. Okay. We know certain things are just standards when you're doing a portrait. That is going to be the darkest line you have. The upper eyelid is going to be the darkest line you have. Now here is where I'm going to have some fun. Right here with the pupils of the iris. Now, of course, this is going to be, these are circles right here. So I want to draw the circle. Now, remember, we're supposed to stay out of that highlight, and we will. But we're going to go ahead and fill that in. Get that filled in first. And then, I'm so glad I learned how to fill. Oh, I'm so glad. And then I'm going to come back with the eraser. Well, actually, no, we're not going to do the erasing until we do the rest of the iris. So let's go ahead and we'll draw that out over here too. There's probably a way to copy and paste, but I'm pretty good at figuring out proportions. So we'll go with that there. We'll fill that in. That's your darkest thing you're going to have. Okay. And then what I'm wondering is, should I draw the bicycle spokes in here, or should I make it look like flames in that iris? That's what I'm wondering.
Flames.
But what we're looking at now, remember, this is the color portion of it. I drew it like it's a normal portrait, but in the color portion, most of that work's going to be on the other layer, on the color layer. So I'm kind of wondering if that's the way I want to do it. It's going to be hard with that small a space. To give it that effect, I may just do the work like I usually do with an iris, but do it on the color side without blacks. You know what I'm saying? We still want that black there. But I don't know if you've noticed or not, but her eyebrows look like flames, right? And that's the way I intend on drawing them. So, like right here. I know.
Vince said maybe line bursting into flame.
Hang on. What is that?
Vince said maybe line bursting into
flames. What I'm struggling with it, man. I'm struggling with it.
Yeah,
I know
we'll
how I'm going to do
out,
the skin. Man. You see the small fissure cracks I'm going to put in her skin where the lava's liquefied, kind of. And what's going to be neat, what I really dig, is you see her fist with the lava lines and everything. That's going to look really cool colored. It really is. Because what she's doing is she's just hardening parts of her skin to make her not look so naked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she can't wear clothes, right? So. but we'll
Cause
figure it
she
out.
fire.
She fire. Matter of fact, if you read her origin story over on the Facebook page, and I'll show you all that before we get out of here, guys. The first thing he says after he sees her for the first time, after they're done battling with whatever it is they're fighting, he looks at Foxy and goes, "We got to find her some clothes." Because she's buck naked in the fight, you know. So, but you see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing with the eyebrows, though. I'm making them. They're going to be flame.
Vince had a question.
Okay, hang on. I'm fixing to wrap it anyway with the drawing. So, let me get this reduced down, and then we'll look at the chat. But yeah, we got a little bit done today, so that's good.
Yeah, that's decent, man.
Yep. Okay, hang on. Let's see. I don't know if the character burns normally or if she's like Johnny Storm with an on off. No, she's constantly on fire. That's one of the, you know, lava lass. There you go. That's I like that, man. Her Irish grandmother would love to hear that. Absolutely. Yeah. No doubt. She can't wear clothes. Now I have to buy 2 copies. No, she's not going to be naked. Don't get the wrong idea, guys. Wow, it looks so good. Yeah, I'm having a good time with it. Let's see. This girl is on fire. Yeah, that's right.
That's a good song by that.
So. Yeah. Hang on. Let me pull up my Facebook again so I can show you guys the page you need to look for. It's called The Privateer. I'll pull it over. Well, actually, I don't want to broadcast that on. Well, yeah, I guess it don't matter. Hang on a second. It's not like my passwords are all up here or anything. This is the page for The Privateer. He's a fictional character. You can find it on Facebook. And the featured section here, you pop that one, and that's his origin story. Okay. The caption that goes with it, you see that on the side. That's his origin story. You guys have heard me read it on this show before. Okay. And I believe it's the same thing for the Royal Fox in the featured section. Yeah. There's her origin story. You can read that too. How she grew up in the circus and all that good stuff, right? And then the pictures, by the way, are from DC Universe Online. That's where I first created these characters. But I wrote about the Privateer way before that. This actually started off as a treatment for a movie script about a pirate in the American Revolution. I only turned him into a superhero whenever DC Universe came out. Yeah. I made him my superhero in my game. But anyway, you can go check out all that stuff. I believe Regal Inferno's story is in here as well. Let me see. Let's go to photos. And let's see. Privateer's photos. Yeah. Albums. Okay, here we go. Regal Inferno. Yeah. You go to that one. And I'm trying to remember which one it is. I put it on there, but one of them has got her origin story on it. I don't remember which one it is, though. But one of them does. I can't remember which one it is, though. That's going to drive me nuts now. I'm going to have to isolate that and put it in the featured thing. But her origin story's on there, too. Of course, I've got to adapt it because when I first wrote these things, we had a website for our league on you know what, I got to find out where that website is too, because I promised you guys I was going to unlock it so we could you could go look at it, and I'll do that soon. I'll look that up tonight and get a link to it. But anyway, we were writing our origin stories for our characters, and that's where I did all this stuff, and it was done in the context that it was in the DC Universe Online game structure. So yeah. But anyway, okay, we're getting up against it, guys. I gotta shut this show down for today. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Let's let you know what's going on with the channel. Of course, you know you're watching Sketching the Privateer. We do this every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. So come back next week and you'll see more work. hopefully I'll have time to. We got a show next Sunday, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But I'm going to try and get some more of this done so I can show it to you before we get back on. I want to get this done because I really want to get some posters made so you guys can buy this thing if you want to. And then don't forget about Friday tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefield. Our good friend John Das Wolfen is hosts Game Night with John, where he plays through video games, and right now he's playing through the Telltale series of The Walking Dead. He's in the middle of season 2, I believe.
Yeah,
so,
you may see me over there tonight.
Yeah,
so.
Jed shows up over there. Knox shows up over there.
Knox shows
and
up
our good
there.
friend Martin, who does
Martin,
the Mass Effect streams with us. So you guys go check it out tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. Game Night with John on Pop Culture Minefield.
Martin's become a resident heckler.
And
like
then
me.
This Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time, it is the Brothers Hack the Matrix. You see, we got some stuff to talk about there. It's the clown show that is 2024. We lost a couple of folks this week.
Yeah, that's nice.
We lost Shelley Duvall, who that just breaks my heart. She was one of the greatest. She was in several movies that we all love in pop culture.
Awesome movies. Yeah.
The Shining, Popeye. You know, she was in a bunch of them. But the guy to the left there that's got a halo over his head, that's Monty Kiffin. And if you're a football fan, you know he developed one of the greatest defenses that ever played the game of football. He was the mastermind behind the Tampa 2 defense that got the Buccaneers their first Super Bowl against the Raiders in 2002, I believe it was. So a big loss there. He actually he was I think one of his last jobs was defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. He did that for a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame we lost him. But anyway, we're going to cover all that this Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time on the Brothers Hack the
Lord
Matrix.
Boss said, "Fuck the Bucks."
I hear you. And then Monday, we're doing one of my favorite movies on Military Monday on Pop Culture Minefield, and we're going to be talking about Escape from New York. Me and Gary are both veterans, and we like to talk about military movies. So we're going to be talking through the lens of the military with the Special Forces guy. If you remember, he's a Special Forces guy in the future. Snake Plissken. And what's funny is the future that's already gone past. This movie takes place in 1997.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was made in the 80s.
Yeah.
But anyway, come check it out. 10 a.m. Central Time on Monday on Pop Culture Minefield's channel. And then, of course, Wrestling Monday Nitrous with Ryan Rogers Athay is at 3 p.m. Central Time. And we're going to have another meeting of the Cult Comedy Crew this Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel when we do Evil Roy Slade. It's supposed to be Blazing Saddles before Blazing Saddles.
It was.
Come check it out. And then Tuesday, of course, it's Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails with a little Star Trek Online this Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, we do it again on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Central Time with Mass Effect. I'm getting close to the end of it, man. I finally got Ash to give it up last Wednesday night, man. Got to see her butt. That was nice. She's cute. But anyway, that's on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Central Time. And then the show I look forward to every week, man, the Pop Culture Show, State of the Atmosphere, comes your way at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, where we tell you about everything pop culture, the MCU and Disney, all that stuff. We let you know what's going on there. So, and don't forget, next week when we come back to this show, it'll be live from Shop Till You Drop. We got a vendor show next week, so I will be doing it live and showing you all the vendors setting up at 1 p.m. Central Time. So you guys come check that out next week at 1 p.m. Central Time, right here on Joe's Atmospheres channel. So for myself and Jed, we want to thank you for being here. I'm going to take a look at the chat one more time. Vince says she got tortured.
She did.
Shining. Yeah.
Yes, she did. Hardcore.
Shame. Go Raiders. Really, Lord Thoth. Let me show you something, Lord Thoth. Like the Raiders. Hang on one second. I got to show him this. I actually did a portrait of Jim Plunkett and Jeff Hostetler many, many years ago for a friend of mine, and he died of COVID. And his family got the drawing back for me and gave it to me, said he would want me to have it. Hang on one second. I've got to turn off my ring light so you guys can see this. And I've got to do a little manipulating here around my keyboard, but it'll be okay.
Gonna have that.
Right? Oh my God. Ring light. And adjust, and there it is, boys and girls. It's right above my desk. I did that in 1994. I did that for a good friend of mine, and like I said, he passed away of COVID, and the family got me the picture back. And Hostetler, the reason why Hostetler's in there, he was the quarterback at the time. So, anyway, I figured you'd get a kick out of that, Bob. You know, it's one of the works I did for a friend. Did that on a poster board, you know, that kind of thing. So, anyway, let's see. What do we got here? I'm running over a little bit today, but that's okay. I can trim it out.
Wait. I thought you could trip out when you had to trim it.
It'll be okay. Let's see. I'm playing Star Trek Online right now. Really? Are you playing it on PC or are you playing it on PlayStation? I'm on the PlayStation.
Or Xbox. Yeah.
Do they have it on Xbox?
Yeah, they do. I used to play it on there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they do. That's right. My stepson David plays it on there. Let's see. Short but good. That's what nobody says. Good Lord.
Vince cracks
okay.
me up, man.
Super fun stream. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, young lady. No crossover play with there's no crossover play. You've got to be on the same platform.
You gotta start over too.
Yeah.
And you got to buy everything again too.
Well, you can't transfer accounts or anything like that. It's not like DC where you can play. That DC is one of the few that you can play on PlayStation and PC players play together. They merged. That actually saved that game because
that took years to do too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I look forward to this stream every week. Well, Chai, I'm glad you came and found a home to hang out with us. Try some of the guys. Everybody you see in the chat there's got channels and they do different things. So check everybody out.
And come see us on Wednesday and
that's right.
Other days too.
You're going to see some more of this next week. So you guys. Listen, thank you for being here. Don't forget to go to my website, joesatmosphere.com. Check that out. Go to my subscribe star. Find a way to support the channel any way you want to. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.